Jai Srila Prabhupada, Nana Sastra Vicharanaika Nipunau, Sadharma Sanstapakau, Lokanam Hita Karino Tribhuvane Manyo Sharanya Karau, Radha Krishna Padara Vinda Bhajana Anandena Mattalikau, Vande Rupa Sanatanau, Raghujugau, Sri Jiva Gopalakau. So we were looking at simple explanation of the 32 Vidyas. Number 4 in our list is Sandilya Vidya. This Vidya occurs in the Chandogya Upanishad, 3rd canto, chapter 1. This Vidya is ascribed to the sage Sandilya. Verily, all this is Brahman, tranquil, one must worship, as that from which has come forth, as that into which there will be dissolved, as that in which this lives. The minimum definition of Brahman or absolute truth, whether it is Vibhu or Anu, great or infinitesimal, from where everything comes from, on which everything stays, into what everything enters. The soul of mind within the heart is Brahman. Into him one shall enter on departing from here. This Vidya further extends its form of meditation by conceiving of the soul as smaller than the atom, Anuraniyam, and bigger than the universe, Marato Mahiyam, Atmasya Jantur, Nihito Guhayam, containing all works, desires, mind, life, order, space, as being unspeaking and unconcerned, etc. Thus, the Vidya is suited to Saguna meditation, though by divesting it of such particular attributes, it may be used for Nirguna Advaita meditation also. Number 5, Dahara Vidya. This Vidya occurs in the Chandogya Upanishad, 8th canto, text 1. The abode, the small lotus that is here within the city of Brahman, and the small space within that lotus, what is there within that space, that is to be searched out. That certainly is to be known. Verily, as existence as the external Akasha is this eternal Akasha, within it are contained the heaven and the earth, both the fire and wind, both sun and moon, lightning and stars, both what exists here and what does not exist. Everything here is contained within it. This is one of the greatest of the Vidyas. The all-pervading and all-inclusive nature of the Self is stressed upon in this Vidya. In this meditation, the meditator feels the whole universe as his own self and excludes nothing from the one's self. This Vidya further explains the identity of the external and the internal, the objective and the subjective, the macrocosmic and the microcosmic, the universal and the individual, Brahman and Atma. Number 6, Vaisvanara Vidya. This Vidya occurs in the Chandogya Upanishad 5:12 to 18. Aswapati Kaikeya describes the Vishwanara Vidya to Uddalaka and 5 other seekers after knowledge of the Vaisvanara self. Its head is heaven, its eye Surya, and the breath is Vayu, its trunk is Akasha, the opus, its bladder, its feet the earth, its breast the sacrificial altar, its hand the sacrificial grass, its heart the Ganapatya fire, its mind the Anvaharya Pachanna fire, Dakshinagni, the mouth is the Ahavaniya fire. Thus the Vaishvanara self is described as pervading the three worlds. The attainment of excellence effected through this Vidya is proportional to the extensiveness or the inclusiveness of the conception of the body of the Vaishvanara self that is meditated upon. A limited conception will bring limited results, and a wider conception will bring greater results, and an absolute conception will bring immediate salvation. Number 7. Panchagni Vidya. This Vidya occurs in the Chandogya Upanishad 5:3-10 and Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 6:2 and also in Kaushitiki briefly. In this Vidya of 5 fires, 5 acts of the universe are conceived of as sacrifice, with their fire, the fuel, the smoke, flame, coals, and sparks. Thus are the respective sacrifices represented. Number 5. Dahara Vidya. This Vidya occurs in the Chandogya Upanishad 8:1. This abode, the small lotus that is here within this city of Brahman, and the small space within that lotus, what is there within the space, that is to be searched out, that certainly is to be known, verily as extensive as the external Akasha. Is this eternal Akasha? Within it are contained the heaven and the earth, both fire and the wind, both sun and the moon, lightning and the stars, both what exists here and what does not exist. Everything here is contained within it. This is one of the greatest of the Vidyas. The all-pervading and all-inclusive nature of the self is stressed upon in this Vidya. In this meditation, the meditator feels the whole universe as his self and excludes nothing from the one's self. This Vidya further explains the identity of the external and the internal, the objective and the subjective, the macrocosmic and the microcosmic, the universal and the individual Brahman and Atman. Thus are the respective sacrifices represented: fire, fuel, smoke, flame, coals, spark, heaven, sun, light rays, day, moon, stars, rain, wind, mist, lightning, thunder, hailstorms, cloud, bolts, earth, air, space, night, waters, intermediate waters, man, speech, prana, tongue, eyes, ear, woman, the soul on its journey from heaven to be born again in a body has to pass through these 5 fires in order to acquire its fresh body. Fire disintegrates as well as integrates the body. It destroys and creates the body during death and birth respectively. The soul acquires new and new bodies as it descends and ascends through these fires. Each time the soul takes a body in each of these 5 planes, and Agnihotra is performed in order to get a baby in each world. The organs of the body in their relation to the soul are here the offering priests of the Agnihotra sacrifices. Each preceding sacrifice oblation has the succeeding one produced as the food. One who has got the knowledge of the fires ascends to Saguna Brahman through Devayana path. Yana means path. Devayana means the path of the demigods. And Devayana path simply means the path that the souls from the demigod's body, the path that is pursued by them. Udgita Vidya, number 8. This Vidya occurs also in the Chandogya Upanishad 1-2. Om. Thus one should meditate on the Udgita, for one sings the loud chant with Om. The essence of all things in the earth. The essence of earth is water. The essence of water is plants. The essence of plants is the person. The essence of the person is speech. The essence of speech is the Rik, or a sloka in the Rig Veda. The essence of Rig is Sama. The essence of Sama is Udgita. This is the best essence of all essences, the highest, the supreme, the eighth, the Udgita. The meditation on Udgita, Omkara, is one of the best methods of Upanishadic sadhana. Om is the supreme essence of Shabda or sound, and sound is the source of the entire universe. Hence, Om is all the three worlds, past, present and future, and even what is beyond the threefold time. During chanting and meditation on Udgita Omkara, the process of sound as written by the Samaveda and explained in the Chandogya Upanishad have to be adhered to. Om is the highest symbol of Brahman, the Sabda Brahman, from which proceed the Vedas and the words. Om is the impersonal form in sound of Sri Krishna, and Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, is a personal representation of the same Sri Krishna with letters, which have the capacity to surpass all the lower planes of consciousness, namely physical, mental and intellectual. It springs forth from the spiritual platform. We are stopping here for want of space. We will continue with the ninth Vidya, which is Purusha Vidya, in the next segment.